He pulled out a wild card tonight.
Hey guys, we're going to talk about WWE Saturday Night's main event, the results, what I thought of the show recap. Let's check out more at the red carpet ring.
If you come at the king, you best not miss.
Acknowledge us.
Hey guys, we're at the red carpet ring. We'll talk about Saturday Night's main event review winners. Let's get the likes of as we come into the red carpet ring. We'll go over the TV special that airs on NBC and also on Peacock. We'll talk about what I thought of the show and the biggest moments here that happened at the Saturday Night's main event, because we are headed to a busy weekend. But with that being said, guys, let's see what happened on the show first. And let's see how the whole thing went out as a whole. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about on Saturday Night's main event, the show kicked off with a bang. We had the tag team of Seth Rollins and Bron Breakker in this new alliance, also versus Sami Zayn and CM Punk. Now, it was a lot of fire at first. CM Punk had a lot of good offense going in. We had Sami Zayn doing his thing. But it was a turning point in the match where CM Punk would be attacked outside the barricade by returning Bronson Reed, who we haven't seen since Survivor Series War Games. Now, it seemed like afterwards that would cause Seth and Bron to get the win. And then we see the partnership of Bron. We see Seth. We see, all of them looking at Bron. Bron looked like him and Bron and Bronson going to attack each other. But it turns out they shake hands and it becomes a partnership. So now the stakes are up. Seth, real alliances, real get through. All the rooms that there's no third man. That's the third man. Now Bronson Reed, Seth Rollins, and Bron Breakker. And of course, Paul Heyman as the manager of the group. So this whole team is about to wreak havoc, and they about to take the WWE by storm, especially on Monday nights on Monday Night Raw. But, this is a good way to write CM Punk off. Sami Zayn, we thought he could have turned heel, but it seemed like Sami Zayn is going to be the guy fighting against them. But best believe when CM Punk does return, we going to see Roman Reigns spin the block. He going to come back, and he come back for these boys because Roman Reigns has not forgotten. So we got to keep that in mind as well. Let's move on to the next part of the show. Zelina Vega, she defends the Women's United States Championship against former Women's United States Champion Chelsea Green. Now, Chelsea Green looked good, and Zelina Vega actually is getting better and better. Now, I know that she can't hit the 619 that well like Rey Mysterio, but then again, can't nobody hit the 619 like Rey. But other than that, her service tried to interfere, and Zelina hit her move off the top rope on the Chelsea Green. That caused Zelina Vega to pin Chelsea Green and retain the Women's United States Champion. Now, WWE is rumored that they're very high on Chelsea Green. I thought there was a possibility that we was going to get a title switch at Saturday Night's main event with Chelsea Green being a two-time Women's United States Champion, but I guess it's not going to happen now. Congratulations to Zelina Vega on retaining her championship. Let's move on to another part of the show, shall we? All right, we had the steel cage match. We had Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest. These guys been having issues, and it's a good way to end his feud here in the steel cage. Now, Drew McIntyre, he had a good Claymore's kick out. Drew even hit the South of Heaven on Damian Priest. Damian kicked out. Damian hit South of Heaven on Drew McIntyre kick out. Now, Drew tried to do what he did at WrestleMania, do the Claymore through the chair in the corner. Damian, he got out the way, and he hit the South Heaven on Drew, and he ended it with a concerto to Drew McIntyre. Now, he didn't pin. Drew McIntyre didn't submit him out, tap him out. He walked out the cage. Jesse Ventura made sure that he did not like the way Damian Priest won that match. But it's a good way to write Drew off. Now, we got the main event. John Cena versus R-Truth. No title on the line. Regular 101. Now, R-Truth came out in the entrance to John Cena's theme music, wore the shirt like Cena, all of that. But John Cena, in heel fashion, he won the match. He was trying to use the championship at first, but the ref stopped him. He gave the chair back after R-Truth looked distraught, like, what are you doing? He low blow R-Truth. He hit him with an AA, and he pinned him 1, 2, 3. Now we all, that was crazy though. This was a good match. R-Truth I thought would have won because there was no title on the line, but I guess I was wrong. But, it's good to see that R-Truth and Cena had a match. They haven't faced each other since 2011 at the WWE PLE Capital Punishment for the WWE Championship. But I'm glad that they're doing something with R-Truth besides backstage segments. I'm glad they had him in a match. But John Cena, it would have been... I guess they didn't need to put a title online for this one. It makes sense, especially as Jey Uso had the World Heavyweight Championship online against, Logan Paul, which we'll get into. Well, the actual main event really was Jey Uso versus Logan Paul, not John Cena versus R-Truth. But anyway, they had a good match back and forth. It was between Logan and Jey. Logan tried everything good to get Jey, but Jey kicked out. Jey hit the spears and everything, but the turning point in the match is when John Cena interfered after having a segment with Jey Uso early in the evening. He pulled the ref, and we see John Cena attacking Jey. Then, of course, Cody Rhodes came out. That ended the show. That closed it out. Cody returned, attacked Cena, hit with a crossroads. He also said that, he would proposed a tag team match. It'll be at Money in the Bank the next PLE in 2 weeks. Logan Paul and John Cena versus Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. That was the end of Saturday night's main event. But let's go over the main parts of the show, the key factors of the show here. Now, the Drew and Damian match was good. Drew, he's been selling like crazy. He's been MVP last year and one of the top MVPs this year. He definitely put over Damian. Now, I heard he's reportedly taking time off for personal issues, and he's working through an injury. So we're not going to see Drew McIntyre for a while. But him with Concerto and losing, he even though he lost and defeated a steel cage, he still looks strong and dominant. And Drew McIntyre, I can't wait to see how they're going to bring him back to the fold in WWE. But this was a very, very good key factor in the match. I liked how Damian and Drew have very good chemistry. Like I said, I was initially not for this feud, but I like how these guys have grown and developed as rivals. So definitely a good moment. Now, another key factor of the show, we had the returning of former WWE champion Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes came out and attacked John Cena. He also had that match set up, so it looks like things are going to be back for Cody. Cody needs some time off because after he lost the championship at WrestleMania, Cody kind of took a break because Cody wasn't grinding for the past, we want to say, 2.5, almost 3 years. He was putting in that work, so Cody needed that time off. And I'm glad this is how he came back because he hasn't forgot what Cena done. He's helping Jey out, and he's gonna definitely come back to John Cena and try to get his WWE Championship back. So that I'm definitely looking forward to for the story. And then also we got the full alliance, the full stable of Seth Rollins, Bron Breakker, and a returning Bronson Reed. These guys, I'm telling you right now, they look unstoppable. They're gonna do their thing on Monday night, like I said earlier. I do see Seth Rollins eventually going for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's now that Jey Uso retained his belt against Logan Paul. He's going to come for Jey Uso. He's going to get the world title. And he's going to have his boys, Bronson and Bron, helping him because I don't see anybody stopping these three. So expect that to happen. And maybe later a face turn of Bron Breakker. But let me go over my review of Saturday night's main event. I give this show a 4 out of 5. It was a very good show. I had no big expectations for the show. But now we had not one, we had 2 returns. It's a couple things, little mishaps here I didn't like. But as a whole, the show was amazing. Wasn't too much, wasn't too little. It was just right in there like it should be. And I'm looking forward to the next Saturday night's main event, which will be in July. It's supposed to be, I believe, the same weekend as AEW's All In. But other than that, this was a very, very good show. I love everything. No, I didn't expect no title changes that much except for Zelina Vega. And it seemed like they're going to continue on to keep that tradition of no title change in hands except for when Chelsea won her belt. But other than that, though, guys, that's all I have, honestly, for Saturday night's main event review. We're talking about the winners. We're talking about the whole Saturday night TV special on NBC. You guys let me know what you thought of the show, of the matches, of the returns, and everything else of that matter. I thought this was a very, very well-structured show. We got to get ready for Money in the Bank. Check out the next video clip below for Red Carpet Reign. Until then, guys, you already know what it is at this point. It's OUT.